Nearly 40% of Americans do not have access to $400 to cover an unexpected cost, such as a car repair, a household appliance emergency, or a medical emergency. Because of this, the $200 billion predatory lending industry takes advantage of these families by charging triple-digit interest rates for loans. This can lead to an endless downward spiral of financial stress, damaged credit, eviction, and generational poverty. Capital Good is a nonprofit U.S. Treasury certified community development financial institution that provides equitable loans to low-income families for a variety of needs, including vehicle repair, security deposits, and immigration expenses such as citizenship applications, green card renewals, and general emergencies. 66% of Capital Good Fund's clients are people of color, and approximately 65% are female heads of household. Here to tell us more is Capital Good Fund founder and CEO, Andy Posner. Andy, welcome to Urban Update. Thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
This is a very interesting concept here. Take me through the journey of how you launched a Capital Good Fund and what were the motivating factors?
Yeah, thank you for having me. So I was a student at Brown University in 2008, and as the financial system was collapsing, I was trying to understand why is it that when banks go under, it has such significant ramifications for low-income families. So I started to speak to people in the community and came to understand how the ability to access an affordable loan can really make a difference in a family avoiding a downward spiral or enabling them to take advantage of something like a job that might require a car. And I looked and saw that nobody was offering access to affordable loans for people that are low income, have no credit, or have other barriers to accessing affordable loans. And so decided to start the organization, graduated in '09, and here we are 10 years later.
Wow. How do you describe the folks you are funding, and what areas do you serve, and what are the primary needs that they have that you see?
So we're headquartered in Providence, but we actually lend in 4 states, Massachusetts being one of them, and then Florida and Delaware as well. And we're lending to people who, for one reason or another, maybe they had a bankruptcy 5 years ago, they went through a divorce or an illness, they have no or poor credit, maybe they're undocumented, but otherwise they have a stable source of income, they have a bank account that they use well, and they need a small loan maybe to fix their car, maybe to buy a car or refinance the car, apply for citizenship, any number of needs that arise that those of us who have good credit or equity in the home can cover at a very affordable rate.
Well, briefly take me through the process of how you secure a loan through Capital Good, the Capital Good Fund. How long does it take? What kind of credit do you have to have, et cetera?
We've put a lot of effort into making our services accessible. So we're an online lender. You can go on a basic smartphone, apply online, and send us your bank statements. It takes 10-15 minutes to apply. We get a decision within 2 days. You would e-sign the documents, electronically sign them, and then we fund the money into your account. We don't have a minimum credit score requirement, and actually the average FICO score of our clients is 580, which is quite low. We're really looking for people that can afford the loan and have a bank account that shows that they manage their money well.
How do your customers do in paying off their loans?
Our repayment rate is 96%,
Ooh.
which goes to show that if you treat people with respect, you make affordable loans, they're going to pay.
If your company didn't exist, what would these customers do?
So somebody who needs, say, $300, with us they're going to pay 10% APR. Instead, they would be forced to go to a payday lender, which on average is going to charge, depending on the state, about 300%. And a family that makes $25,000 a year in the U.S. spends as much on financial services, about 10% of income, as it does on food. So by paying a lower rate with us, it literally means that they can put food on the table.
How many loans has Capital Good financed since you started?
We recently financed our $9 millionth and about our 4,000th loan.
A little background on yourself. You say you were from Los Angeles and you went to school in Rhode Island?
Yeah, so I grew up in Los Angeles. I came to Rhode Island for grad school at Brown. And I don't have a background in financial services, but I saw that this was a need that needed to be filled, and We've been around 10 and a half years now.
Amazing, amazing. Any plans for expansion in 2020?
Yes, we're about to open up in Illinois and Texas.
And you say right now you're in 4 states, those being?
Rhode Island, Delaware, Massachusetts, and Florida.
Wow, so obviously you've found a vein, a place where there's a real need here.
Well, as you said in the opening, we're competing with a $200 billion industry, and there really is no other organization doing the type of lending we do at our scale.
Okay, and we'll leave it right there. Andy Posner, president or founder and CEO of Capital Good Fund. Thank you for coming in, and congratulations on creating a successful business that helps, a big help to a lot of people.
Thank you so much.
Okay, all right. And in just a few moments, you will meet young Jeffrey Gomez, an extraordinary example of determination. All the details right here on With an Update.